We're gonna build the. We're gonna build a new. It'd be funny if like I got a righteous paladin. Like between games somehow, or if it just started showing up properly. 'Cause I feel like I have it here somewhere, it's just not showing up properly. Oh, and you know what, I only have one Scrivener, which is kind of important for this deck too, for this life gain deck. Oh yeah, check sound. Yep, you're right. Let's go up here, options. Yeah, see, for some reason now it's... Okay. Options, audio. Alright, so we're going to turn these even further down for you guys. Is the music okay? If you guys don't tell me anything otherwise, I'm going to turn it... I'll even turn the master down a little bit here. It defaults everything way up, and that's going to blow you out, let me tell you. Music's fine, okay, good. Now let's see here. Yeah, I don't have... I need another one of these. I need 4 of this guy as well for this deck, so... Alright, well, let's go to that Sapphire deck. We're going to make a new deck. Call this Sapphire Flyers. Yeah, I'm supposed to have 4 of all the cards, but it's for, you know, they loaded the card database, and some of the stuff for some reason I don't have 4 of. You can tell, like, right here, like, I have nothing in this deck right now, and, for instance, I only apparently have 1 of this Phoenix Guard Trainer. And it might be a... I don't know, there might be a problem. They might be in another deck. That might be the problem, I don't know. Shouldn't be the problem. Because you should be able to... here, let's do a test. That's fine. What we'll do is we'll do a test. I'll throw 2 Thunderbirds in this deck, and we'll save it. And then we'll create a new deck. And we'll call... Actually, you know what? I'll just go to another deck that I have that's open. Load deck. Tarot. Select deck. And yeah, you can see there's 2 the Thunderbirds are still there. Even though I didn't have them in this deck, so... Yep, that's just... All that means is that when they loaded up the list that they didn't have 4 in the list, and there might have been some sort of restraint as far as the amount of cards they could have put in there or something. So, it's another problem. Ravimishimo. You're saying no to what part? So let's see here, what else can I put in here? It's a bug. Game sometimes just removes cards. Well, that's good to know. So hopefully I'll get some cards back eventually once they fix it. I play an action draw card. I've wanted to play this guy, so we're going to put 2 of him in here. Yeah, superiority seems pretty good. Flock of seagulls. Not really into it. Draw 2 cards. That seems okay. We'll put 2 of those in there for now. Not sure what just happened here. It's showing the same picture for this card, even though it's a Thunderbird, not Archmage Renlock. Yeah, Thunderbird art is bugged too. If I save the deck, it'll if I do a save deck, it'll kind of reset everything. Yep, there, I got my art back. Replicator's Gambit. I don't think I need to play that in here. Time Ripple seems okay. probably play 3 of those. Like, that's fine. Exhaust X troops. Could probably play like 1 of that. And sing Grolk. Yeah, the wizard seems like he kind of owned me in the face on that last game. It's pretty much like play with what you have available right now. Storm Colossus is way too big for this type of deck. Ancestors Chosen, that's pretty automatic choice right there. Troop gets +1/+1. Flight is useless. Booby traps. It would be nice to see what the booby traps did. I know they do something decent. I'm trying to remember. Can't ready. Gets permanent can't ready. That is pretty awesome. That's a 4 of automatic. Okay. Revert them and transform them into a Dingler. That's okay, I guess. This guy's kind of a vanilla creature, but I might have to put him in there anyways. This Phoenix Guard Scout. I mean, 3 for 2/2 flyer seems okay, I guess. Let's see what I got. 29 cards in here right now. It's really difficult to make a good monocolored deck right now, in my opinion. Ooh, wait. Can't be blocked? Yeah, that's right. This guy is ridiculous. That's definitely in the flavor of this deck, which is a lot of evasion. Permanently switch troops, power, toughness. This could be good. I don't know. Maybe 1 or 2 of. I'll put 2 right now, but we might change that later. Oh, and that's right. What's his name is not in right now. The guy that bounces stuff. I could probably 1 of this Cloud Titan. Deal 1 damage to target exhausted troop. This guy pings things. This could be okay, I guess. I have 38 cards. Yeah, let's like pull that back actually. Let's look at our curve here. We've got 2. I have to do like the math by hand, which is awesome. I'm trying to remember if there's a thing here what'll deck stats. Okay, let's look here to see if this gives me anything. Ratios. Okay. Oh, okay, we need to actually select a proper deck. High Flyers. So I come over here to ratios. I don't need to know that. That doesn't help me. Costs. So 4 of a 2 cost. 8. This doesn't look like it's reading properly. This isn't everything in the deck, because it's only giving me 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards for the deck, so I'm going to have to do this manually. It's not. Oh wait, you know what it is? Because I haven't saved it. That's probably why. Let's try it now. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. So this is still not great. Maybe can I organize by cost? No, I cannot. So let's see. Cost. I've got 2. Okay, so I've got. This is really hard to do. I'd rather just do this by hand at this point. Okay, so 2. There's 4 2 costs. I don't think I have a 1-drop. Oh, I do have a 1-drop. Okay. It's looking like possibly 24 land right now. 24 resources is what I'm thinking. Well, I found the stat screen. Yeah, I know you guys are like a minute behind. Yeah, the stat screen is obviously over here. It doesn't really help out that much because it doesn't give me things properly. This text definitely up in the upper range is what it's looking like to me, so I'm thinking 24 lands. 24 resources seems like it should work okay. I am going to get rid of one of these storm callers. Or actually, I've only got one. Yeah, actually, it'll probably be this card. I'm thinking mutate's okay. It's not going to do great for me. So we'll go ahead and we need to put our resources in. 24 Sapphire resources and save the deck, because if we don't save the deck, then it crashes the client when I try to use it. Okay. And we'll go home and I'll try to play this deck against somebody. Castle Grayskull. Oh, you know what? Did I get the... Oh, I don't have a right champion. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's horrible. Well, this will get better later. This seems like an okay hand. Yeah, this is fine. We'll keep this. Yeah, I need to find a better champion for this deck. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he wants... Okay, so I need to fix the champion. He's going to let me fix the champion, and I'll play with the Flyers. Hey, it's synced. Played against this guy earlier. This seems pretty good. We'll keep that. This should be interesting, playing with this guy. So the kitty cat's behind me. This guy's kind of... I don't know that he's necessarily a must answer, but... it's not good. Apparently Sank didn't draw resources and didn't mull his hand. So I'm going to skip back to his turn, just to give him a better shot at this. Unfortunately, it draws a card automatically, so I'm just going to skip back to his turn without playing any resources. so we can see a proper game. It didn't really, yeah, it did skip his whole turn because it didn't give me the priorities to skip. Huh, I wonder if it's just, oh, he did play his resource, okay. So that's fine. Of course, in the meantime, I'm not only am I drawing cards still, I'm throwing more ancestral guys in my deck. So the chances of drawing them gets better and better. Well, the only play I have is Air Superiority, but I'll play it in my second main phase. Swing in. I'm really careful about this. Make sure that I'm going to get to my second main phase here. I'm watching the top of the screen for that. I haven't really gotten used to this circle in the middle yet. Second main phase. That's pretty much what I pay attention to is the top of the screen. Buggy card, that one. Doesn't actually give flight. No, it's with no. Creatures that already have flight get +1, +1. You gotta read the cards, buddy. Right, it doesn't give flight, and it sits on the table. Yeah, okay. Always helpful. Okay, my prep phase. Or rather, his prep phase. I was playing Wild and Sapphire. It's an interesting choice. Playing his big chicken again with Crush, that he needs to exhaust things to make it bigger, and he wasn't exhausting last time we played against him. Of course, I can kill it if it gets exhausted with that guy. Of course, he has to sit and play for a turn before that's going to happen. Can't be blocked. That guy's just... Especially once we start socketing cards, this guy's going to be so ridiculous. He's going to have to change. Oh, there's my Spectre, my cantrip Spectre, so we'll play our cantrip here, I think. I think I'd rather cantrip and get some flyers in. I don't really need to fly in. I'll just keep this guy in play. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I'll just cantrip here and make it look like I've got something else I could do. Oracle Stong is okay if I could cast it, which I can't yet. This guy's huge. Why is he a 3/3? Oh, he was a... Oh, he is a 2/2, and then he got 3/3. Okay. So I'll pass turn. There's no reason for me to attack into his guy. I'd rather just keep getting more Spectres in the deck. Ridiculously huge Spectres seem pretty good. Especially with Air Superiority up. I do like that the flying cards fly. It'll be interesting to see like Crush cards do like some sort of like crushing animation, and like, you know, cards who are going to do like their own animations, I think, in the future, which will be really neat to see. We'll also see full art will get pulled, you know, so we'll be able to have things full art. I always love playing with full art cards. Once you have everything memorized, you're only looking at pictures anyways, the full art doesn't really matter that much to you. Yeah, well, I look forward to playing against you guys when you can have the ability to get in and play. So, you know, you can always look me up and play against me. Or, again, everyone is welcome to, I just keep saying it over and over again, join me in Ventrilo. You can talk to me directly. instead of having to chat through the client. Oh, okay. Deal 1 damage. This guy. Actually, I can start making him huge. I can Oracle Song here. So everything I have to do, I can do in my second main phase. So we're going to do things during my second main phase. Hey, I'm okay with any accents as long as you speak at least broken English. I'm going to go ahead and attack in here. Of course, I'm a fan of some of the other foreign gamers like Athene and what's his name, the other guy that plays. I'm originally from Illinois, from Rockford. Oh, where's he from? Defense priority. Sign damage. Yep. Second main phase, so no real reason to draw cards here. This guy can't be blocked. That seems pretty good, but I like this guy because he's going to put that Silver Talon into play and get out of hand really quickly. This guy's never going to exhaust, so I'm never going to really use this guy right now. So it seems like the best play here is Silver Talon. So that's what we're going to do. Especially with the air superiority up. That's going to really buff this guy again. Yep. So that's a lot of flying damage coming through. 5 flying damage every turn puts him on a pretty quick clock. He's on a 3-turn clock now. I guess when you're playing with like this guy in the deck, it's even more important to have more resources because he's going to keep throwing more spells into your deck, so there'll be less chance of drawing resources and more chances of drawing spells as the game progresses and he just sits on the table. He's more of like an effect than he is anything else, it would seem. He's going to copy one of my troops. He is copying that guy. He is getting to draw his card, so that's good. Oh, he's copying Renlock. Never mind. So he's getting blockers. Okay, that's what he's doing. So his blockers don't match up well against mine because I've got the air superiority on my side of the table. So my bird is better than his. Okay, end phase. Socketing does not work just yet. We have no, yeah, unfortunately I can't make this guy even more ridiculous than he already is. Yeah, there are no gems or anything, so we're working with the bare bones basics right now. And in fact, even at the convention when I went to, they didn't even have socketed cards like available to play in the pre-cons. Right, yeah, it's I have had 0 freezes today since this morning, since I started playing about an hour ago, or 2 hours ago. So that is awesome, and I guess there was some sort of priority problem, where when priority was passing back and forth, it was freezing the client is what it looked like was happening. So I'm going to go ahead and play this guy in my first main phase, which I typically wouldn't do with creatures, but because he's going to cantrip me into another spell, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I still have 3 resources up. The counterspell also isn't in play right now, so we also don't have that. Did he not cantrip me? Oh no, never mind. This is an Ancestor's Chosen. For some reason I thought it was Ancestral Spectre. Okay, I didn't read the card properly. That's fine. Attack step. Still not a horrible play, really. And this guy's going to start getting out of... This guy, actually, they just changed this guy, which makes him so much crazier than what he originally was. Because originally he just kind of put the guy in play, but the fact that this bird, every time he does damage, is going to buff him, and he has some sort of evasion is pretty ridiculous. I don't think that's the best block here. The chump block actually should go to this guy. That's a poor decision. Because he doesn't want... This guy's going to start getting buffed. So you're going to get to see that happen. The bird's going to buff this guy. If you missed my earlier stream where I got owned by the computer playing this guy. Still have a shard to play, so I'll go ahead and play that in my second main phase. And I'll play this Eldritch Dream, because he's the best bomb I can play in my hand, which actually, you know, makes it so I can't respond. I can speak up. I'm kind of trying to stay low because of the kids are asleep, and I'm not trying to wake them up, and my wife will get mad. So if other people are having trouble with my mic, let me know, because I'm working on. I'm actually changing my mic settings right now just for that guy. Microphone. No. Fine for this guy. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else I can do. I mean, I'm basically maxed out on my recording output right now. So let's check one more setting here. Volume control options. Listen. Okay, that's fine. Levels. Yeah, I have this thing maxed out, actually, right now. The microphone is completely maxed out, and I am kind of talking low, again, because I have children that are asleep. I have 3 children. I just actually had my 3rd one this last weekend, so... my turn, prep phase. I should probably apologize for taking so long. He probably wondered if I was frozen. Was fixing a stream issue. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm glad you're hearing me now. Dagoth. Or, yeah, Dagoth. Dogoth. He's going to copy this guy again. Oh, he's going to copy that guy to Cantrip. That seems like a decent play. Plus, he's got a good blocker for this guy, and now I can't attack with him. However, I do have 5 damage still coming through with that guy. 2 of these guys is going to keep throwing more specters into the deck, though. I might actually go above 60 cards here pretty soon. I'm going to ask him to exhaust a troop to get that guy. Okay. Try exhausting a troop to buff your Roostar AUR at the end of my turn. Next. And next, my EOT. Oops. EOT. Oh, yeah, it is this turn. Set ability order, so I get to pick the priority. I can actually move them around, I guess. Yeah, so if I had different cards, I could make them different priorities, because I have priority because it's my turn. Priority simply means that I thought it was a permanent buff. Let's see. Yeah, it's not permanent. I just to see it work. Yeah. So my prep phase. Another Thunderbird. Oh, there's a Thunderbird. Thunderbird Ho! That's what I should have named the deck. We're going to rename this deck after this is over. Thunderbird Ho! So looks like I have the one swinging with this Spectre, and also with this Eldritch Dream. This sounds like a spell more than a some sort of a troop card. Eldritch Dream. I'll be Eldritch Dreaming of this guy a little bit later. I think I actually would rather draw cards than play this Stormcaller because of my board position. Yeah, he's going to chump block my Spectre. I think I would have let the damage through personally, but at this point in the game. Second main phase, go ahead and play my Oracle Song on myself. There we go. Okay, so it's my end of turn. Let's see if he remembers to do anything. I have 0 resources to cast anything right now anyways. Yeah, yesterday basically almost every match froze. So he pumped him, yeah, and then he just went back. Checking. Seems like a good card for Shin Hair. Because you'll have lots of Shin Hair to exhaust, and you can play. Overall, this card is not that great. 2 for a 1/1. I mean, yeah, I mean it's just not that great. Yeah, you can use it to heal yourself, but I mean, if the board state is such that I'm going to sacrifice this guy to heal myself instead of blocking with it, or I guess I can block and then sack. I mean, but it's really not a good situation to be in, and you're probably only extending yourself maybe one more turn, if anything. Now, hopefully, you'll have some sort of board sweep, but it's not that great. Yeah, so yeah, I'd agree. It's not that impressive. It needs to keep it, like everything else in this game seems to keep its power and toughness. This thing doesn't, and so it needs to, especially because you're investing into it, you're tapping things down to pump it. I suppose maybe if it was like tap some resource. I mean, even there are other cards where it's like tap resources, make the guy bigger, so I don't see why it couldn't be like tap a guy and tap 1 resource, and then he gets permanent +1/+1 with Crush. I don't see that as being too overpowered. Or maybe even just 2 resources. That really doesn't matter, because they're the same ability anyways. So I start a turn, prep phase. Still in the prep phase. Shard, I'll go ahead and play my Shard for the turn. I can cantrip this guy, or no, wait, this is the same as that other Chosen, so I might as well just wait and do my attack step. You can heal yourself, use it to heal yourself to 60. I have 61 cards on my deck now. This is kind of silly. Oh, I can draw some cards, let's do that. Let's use this charge power, see if it works. Draw a card, really? Draw a card for 6 charges. That seems like that could be reduced. Yeah, that was kind of not stellar. Attack step is going to be, let's see, it's going to be actually all my flyers right now. Kind of scary for him. The Thunderbird's going to start going Thunderbird Ho now. The interesting thing about Rage is it happens before damage. I mean, it happens as soon as I declare my attack, he gets bigger. It's a lot like using the Titans, if you remember the Titan cycle from playing Magic. As soon as you used it, it basically did what it would do, you know.